But what are you kind of seeing, and maybe what is maybe a little bit of a crystal ball future projection for the rest of 25, just to kind of understand a little bit about what you're seeing about the market?
Yeah, I think it's still really slow. I mean, the IPO markets haven't opened up the way they thought they were going to. We're hearing some people predict that that's not going to happen until 2027, which means all
Mm,
the downstream flow is going to be really challenging because that's what leads the markets. And then that alongside with the public markets, kind of crashing and burning as of late, there's a lack of liquidity in the market, which makes it very challenging from a cash flow perspective for a lot of these investors. Like they expected to have distributions on some of their deals. I mean, we are invested in several funds. We thought one of them was going to close this year. Turns out that's definitely not going to happen. So I think that there's still a constriction in the markets, in every market that's happening right now. There's just so much uncertainty. And with uncertainty comes a lack of action. And unfortunately, that is very challenging, especially for these founders that they just need that next few million to stay alive for the next 18 months. Unfortunately, I think it's going to kill a lot of companies. But I also think that the ones that we invest in, again, they're really they're smart with their capital, and they have been smart because they've known, or they've never had indication that they would get the type of funding that they were hoping for. So they're able to be less capital intensive and keep runway longer with less monthly burn or annual burn. So I think it's still going to be a very challenging market for the foreseeable future. The tariffs are killing a lot of the consumer brands. Like luckily we invest in consumer tech, so there's an enablement piece that's not as affected with that, but people are really scared right now all across the board. It's not a great time, to be honest.